Mangled, ripped and punctured debris pieced together over a skeleton frame. This is what remains of Malaysian Airlines flight MH17, brought down from the sky with 298 people on board. Today, their relatives came to an Air Force base in the Netherlands to see the reconstructed aircraft for themselves, to be shown a video animation of what happened and to hear some answers.
Flight MH17 crashed as a result of the detonation of a warhead outside the aeroplane, above the left-hand side of the cockpit. As a result of the detonation, the forward part of the airplane was torn off. The airplane broke up in the air.
Dutch experts have worked for months on the investigation and confirmed what had long been suspected. It was a Russian-made Buk missile that brought the plane down over eastern Ukraine, where government troops were fighting pro-Russian separatists. Those on board had nothing to do with the conflict. Most were Dutch, many came from Australia, 10 passengers were British. Their families wanted to know they didn't suffer. But the report said it cannot be ruled out that some occupants remained conscious for some time during the 1 to 1.5 minutes for which the crash lasted. The Dutch Safety Board deems it likely that the occupants were barely able to comprehend the situation in which they found themselves. It's still some comfort to Tracy Withers, whose twin brother Glenn Thomas was one of the victims.
They have sort of like got evidence to prove that, because obviously sometimes people get their phones out, there's no evidence of anyone trying to take pictures, no text messages on mobile phones that have been found on the ground. So they're sort of like drawing conclusions from that as well, that no one will have known anything.
But they shouldn't even have flown over eastern Ukraine. Travelling from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur, MH17's route went straight over the war zone. On the day it went down, 160 planes flew above the same area. The report criticised Ukrainian authorities and airlines for not recognising the dangers. A friend of victim Liam Sweeney told 5 News he's just pleased to know more.
I did realise that not all the answers will be given, but certainly the relevant ones in closure have been. I know that the criminal investigation will continue, but whether that's blocked again by Russia is yet to be seen.
Because the mystery of MH17 is a step closer to being solved, but the big question still remains: who fired the missile?